Cell analogy. My overarching theme is that a cell is like an airplane. This video will show you how each of the cell parts are related to an airplane. First, the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell, meaning that it's the site where energy as the form of ATP is made for cells. So I compared the mitochondria to jet engines of an airplane. Just like how the mitochondria turns energy into ATP for the rest of the cells to function, the jet engines uses fuel in order for the airplane to function and move. Speaking of fuel, I compared the jet fuels to chloroplasts. Just like how chloroplasts make energy by using photosynthesis, the airplane gets liftoff by using the energy of jet fuels. The job of the cell membrane is to let things in and out. I compared that to the passenger entry doors, which allows passengers to either enter or exit through the door. The cell wall is an outer layer that protects and gives structure to plant cells. I compared that to the sheet metal that is used for the airplane's structure. The sheet metal is used for the outer layer of the airplane, which gives protection from storms or other things, but also the shape of the plane. The ribosomes in a cell makes proteins and can be found in the cytoplasm. I compared that to flight attendants. Just like how they serve and provide to make passengers comfortable, they are also found in the passenger cabin, which is kind of like the cytoplasm. The jobs of smoother is to make and process lipids. I compared that to the galleys, which are the kitchen in airplanes. The galleys is where food would be made and served from. The job of the rougher is to produce proteins. I compared the rougher to the onboard chefs. The jobs of these chefs is to prepare meals on the plane, and the meals provides energy to passengers. The nucleus is the control center and it also contains genetic information of the cell. I compared that to the cockpit. The cockpit is the area where has all the functions and mechanisms of the airplane that can be controlled by the pilot. The vacuole stores nutrients, waste, and enzymes in a cell. I compared this to the belly of the bottom of the plane. The belly is an area of the plane that carries luggage, extra cargo, or extra fuel tanks. The job of the vesicle is to transport things in the cell. I compared that to the passenger cabin, which is where passengers are located while getting transported in the plane. The job of the lysosome is to recycle old cell parts and pathogens. I compared that to an aircraft cleaner because just like the lysosome, they clean and restock the inside of a plane. The job of the Golgi apparatus is to modify and package proteins. I compared that to the overhead storage because it is a modified version of where luggage can be packaged as a hand luggage. The job of the flagella and cilia is the movement of a cell. I compared that to both of the wings of an airplane. The wings capture the air force that makes the airplane lift up and fly.